Hey, my name is Connor Devlin, and I'm a friend of Chance, and he wanted me to put my opinion on his top movies of 2011. I love movies. I go see them all the time. Any kind of movie, although I'm not particular to that slasher porn junk. That's so nasty. But yeah. So I've seen just about everything that 2011 had to offer, from the good, the bad, to the middling. And overall, in my opinion, this was kind of a year in theater. Just not all that great. But there were still some good movies, and so I'm going to give you my top 10 favorite films of the year, and then 5 that I anticipate in 2012. I'll be picking at hairs with that one because it looks like we're in for another year, like this one. Alright, here we go. Number 10, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I love David Fincher. I think he's a great director, and this was a rough movie to sit through. The anal rape scene is wonderful. But it's a good movie. It's very suspenseful. It has a great story. So that's why it's my number 10. Number 9, Bridesmaids. Tad bit overrated, but looking at comedies this year, this one certainly was the best. It just had a good story, first of all, and great characters, and was genuinely actually just a funny movie. Number 8, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. It's a bit talky, I understand that, but I love Gary Oldman, and it is a great film, and it's very suspenseful, great story, and so that's another good one. Hugo is number 7. Martin Scorsese is just brilliant. Just the way he was able to, like, this is his first family movie, so this was something. And just the 3D in this movie was amazing. The visuals were amazing. The acting, it was just a good movie. And the best part is about movies anyway, and so it just reminded me why I love movies. Number 6, A Dangerous Method. I also love Michael Fassbender a lot, and so he was part of the reason I went and saw this. David Cronenberg's a really good director, and it's just an interesting film to watch, and it's very well made. Number 5, My Week with Marilyn. I really enjoyed this one. And I thought I wouldn't because I'm not really a big Marilyn Monroe fan. Michelle Williams does a fantastic job with Marilyn Monroe, and it's just a very enjoyable movie. It's just fun to watch. Number 4, Midnight in Paris. Woody Allen. What do you say? He's just a great director, and that's just a fun movie. It was just a great idea, too, and it came at a really random time of year that I don't think many people got to go see it. But it's a good one. I highly recommend it. Number 3, The Descendants. This is a tough one because it's funny, but it's really sad, too. I think George Clooney delivers one of his best performances that he's ever delivered in this movie, and Shailene Woodley is really good as his daughter. It's just a touching film, and it makes me proud that we make something like that in America nowadays, as opposed to, well, the other stuff we've been making, like Shark Night. But what I'm trying to say here is Descendants is a good movie. Number 2, Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2. Like, I was not going to put this on my list somewhere. Even if you're not a fan, this is still just a really well-made movie that's touching, emotional, scary, exciting. Actually, it wasn't that scary, but exciting. But it's the end of an era, so it's special to me. And I've grown up with these movies, and so this meant a lot to me. And it was a great film on its own anyway. And last but not least, Drive. Ooh, Drive. Love this movie. I love Ryan Gosling and Carey Mulligan and Albert Brooks. They were all fantastic. And it's an exciting film, but it's also very touching and very well made. It shows that you don't have to have a lot of dialogue to make a touching movie. And so that's just, it stuck with me. And the art style is fantastic. So Drive was underrated, I think, in this year, but it was good. And there were some other movies that I wasn't able to put on this list that I loved, like The Muppets, The Help, Super 8, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Fright Night. But these are my top 10. And now, my top 5 most anticipated for next year. Let's see. Number 5. I think put the Avengers there. I'm really excited for the Avengers. The commercial is really cheesy, but I'm pretty excited for it. Like, I want to see this pretty badly. It just looks exciting. I love Iron Man, and I also really enjoyed a bunch of other movies Marvel's put out, like Captain America and Thor. Number 4. The Amazing Spider-Man. I know who Andrew Garfield is before he came onto the scene, and I really like Emma Stone. And it just looks like a really good movie from the commercial, and I like Spider-Man, and I actually really enjoyed the Sam Raimi versions too, but I think this will be good. Number 3, Hunger Games. I've read the books, and I love Jennifer Lawrence. I think she's a great actress. And Suzanne Collins is a fantastic writer, and it just has the potential to be a good movie. Now, whether it will be or not, we'll find out come time March. But I'm hoping this will be the next Harry Potter series. Number 2, Skyfall. It's James Bond. That's all I'm going to say. Daniel Craig's a great James Bond, and Judi Dench's M is fantastic, and it's James Bond. Number 1, Prometheus. I am so excited for Prometheus. It's got a great cast. It's got Charlize Theron, Michael Fassbender, Idris Elba, Noomi Rapace. It's the prequel. I think it's like spiritual prequel to Alien, and I love Alien. Ridley Scott is brilliant, and it just looks like a sweet movie. From the commercial, we don't really know a whole lot what it's about, but it just looks really cool, and I think they do a good job keeping it under wraps. And I'm sure we'll get a more revealing kind of trailer coming time soon. So there you have it. Those are my top 5 anticipated films, my top 10 films of 2011.